by request. It's Jinjer live. Let's go give it a listen. Hey there! So this request comes to us from Tom Clark over at cupofcoffee.com. Thank you, Tom, both for this request and your awesome support. I thank you very much. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can do so by buying me a cup of coffee at cupofcoffee.com or by joining my Patreon. Links are in the description box. This is Jinjer. It is live. And the song is Who Is Gonna Be the One? Here we go. Again, a nice mix on a live recording. Very nice. Gives you a chance to really listen to each individual member of the band. There's a certain sophistication to their metal that I like a lot. It's attractive. And I keep getting my mind blown by certain sections of individual songs they do. Let's listen to the drums. There's some complex drumming going on here. It's behind the complex arrangement. So here we go. Now, another thing to notice here is her voice. It's incredibly powerful. It's beautiful. She's got power and she's got the ability to captivate with that voice. Now, I bring this up because whenever I feature a band like this where there's a lot of growling, I always get comments like, that's just not in my wheelhouse. I don't want to hear that. And I understand that because it's difficult to understand the lyrics, and it just is the kind of thing that many on this channel stopped listening to and started listening to the Japanese rock for less of that. And there's various reasons that you might want to do that. Now, I like a growl. I'm a big fan, a big fan of a few bands in Japan that do this occasionally. So I like it occasionally. It's emphatic, it's powerful, but when it's used through the bulk of a song, it then becomes distracting to me. So that's kind of my reasoning behind why I stopped listening to a lot of this music, because I just could not understand what was happening. Now you might say, well, hey, you listen to Japanese music, you don't know what they're saying, right? But I do know. I can tell the emotion, right? But when the growling is happening, I just feel like it's just pure anger or force. It's all about force. Okay, that's fine in doses. Like I said, if you're going to make a point, you put some growling in there, even if you do a verse that way. But to run it throughout a song, it distracts me. That's why a band like this did not jump onto my radar years ago, because they are musically sophisticated, complex melodies we've already heard out. And this is like our 5th video with them, and I really love what they're doing metal-wise. So tell me what you think in the comments. I appreciate watching this with me. Tom, thanks again for this suggestion, and you all have a great rest of the week. I'm glad you were here. All right, don't forget to hit subscribe on the way out if you could, please, if you haven't already. And I'll see you later. Bye now.